the most sustainable solutions for environmental stability, natural abundance, and global infrastructure. In today's world, the imperative of sustainability has transcended from a mere aspiration to an urgent necessity. The escalating environmental challenges we face, ranging from climate change to biodiversity loss, underscore the critical need to prioritize sustainable practices. Sustainability isn't merely a buzzword, it's the cornerstone of our collective ability to ensure a habitable planet for current and future generations. At its core, sustainability encapsulates the intricate web of interconnectedness between environmental stability, the preservation of natural abundance, and the resilience of global infrastructure. The equilibrium of our ecosystems, the availability of resources, and the functionality of our societal structures are intricately woven together, forming the intricate tapestry that sustains life on Earth. Understanding and nurturing this interconnectedness is pivotal in charting a path towards a more sustainable future. 1. Renewable energy revolution. The emergence of the renewable energy revolution marks a transformative shift in our approach to power generation, offering a beacon of hope in the fight against climate change. Renewable energy sources, solar, wind, hydroelectric, geothermal, and biomass, stand at the forefront of this revolution, presenting sustainable alternatives to traditional fossil fuel-based systems. Solar energy, derived from harnessing sunlight through photovoltaic panels or solar thermal systems, has witnessed remarkable advancements in efficiency and affordability. Its vast potential lies in its ubiquity and scalability, offering decentralized energy solutions. However, challenges persist regarding energy storage and intermittency. Wind power, propelled by technological innovations in turbine design and location optimization, has surged as a major player in renewable energy. The benefits of wind energy include its low carbon footprint and considerable output. Nonetheless, concerns around visual impact, noise, and bird migration patterns persist. Hydroelectric power, utilizing the force of flowing water to generate electricity, stands as one of the oldest and most established renewable energy sources. Its reliability and capacity for large-scale energy production are undeniable, yet issues related to dam construction's environmental impact and displacement of communities need careful consideration. Geothermal energy taps into Earth's internal heat, providing consistent and reliable power. Its potential as a baseload power source, coupled with minimal greenhouse gas emissions, positions it as a promising avenue. Challenges mainly revolve around site specificity and initial infrastructure costs. Biomass energy, derived from organic materials like wood, agricultural residues, or waste, offers a renewable energy source that can replace fossil fuels in various applications. However, concerns exist regarding land use, competition with food production, and emissions from certain biomass sources. Collectively, these renewable sources not only diversify our energy portfolio, but significantly contribute to mitigating climate change by reducing greenhouse gas emissions. They foster environmental stability by curbing pollution, conserving natural resources, and lessening our dependence on finite fossil fuels. Moreover, investments in renewable energy infrastructure bolster job creation and economic growth, fostering a more sustainable global infrastructure. However, challenges such as intermittency, energy storage, infrastructural demands, and policy frameworks must be addressed to maximize the potential of these renewable sources. The renewable energy revolution holds the promise of reshaping our energy landscape, paving the way towards a more sustainable and resilient future. 2. Green transportation initiatives. The landscape of transportation is undergoing a profound transformation, pivoting towards sustainable initiatives that promise to redefine mobility and reshape our communities. At the forefront of this revolution are several key pillars: the proliferation of electric vehicles, EVs, enhancements in public transportation, and the resurgence of alternative modes such as cycling and walking. Electric vehicles, powered by rechargeable batteries, epitomize the paradigm shift towards cleaner transportation. Advancements in battery technology and charging infrastructure have propelled the adoption of EVs, offering zero-emission alternatives to traditional internal combustion engines. This transition not only reduces greenhouse gas emissions but also curtails air pollution, thereby fostering healthier urban environments. Challenges remain in scaling up charging infrastructure, reducing costs, and enhancing battery efficiency for wider adoption. Simultaneously, enhancements in public transportation, including the integration of cleaner technologies like electric buses and trains, are bolstering sustainable urban mobility. Investments in efficient, accessible, and interconnected public transit systems promote shared mobility, reducing congestion and emissions while enhancing accessibility for all socioeconomic groups. Moreover, the resurgence of alternative mobility options, cycling and walking, plays a pivotal role in redefining urban landscapes. Dedicated cycling lanes, pedestrian-friendly pathways, and bike-sharing initiatives not only reduce reliance on cars, but also promote healthier lifestyles and minimize carbon footprints. However, infrastructure improvements and safety measures are imperative to encourage greater adoption. The impact of these green transportation initiatives reverberates far beyond reducing emissions. By mitigating pollution, they alleviate the burden of respiratory diseases and foster cleaner, more livable cities. Additionally, these initiatives stimulate economic growth through job creation, technological innovation, and reduce dependence on fossil fuels. Furthermore, embracing sustainable transportation systems contributes to broader global infrastructure improvements. Investments in cleaner technologies and transportation infrastructure facilitate economic resilience, drive innovation, and foster international cooperation towards achieving climate goals outlined in various agreements. Despite their promise, challenges persist in transitioning towards greener transportation. These include the need for comprehensive infrastructure development, policy incentives, and public acceptance. However, the collective momentum towards sustainable transportation signifies a monumental step towards redefining mobility patterns, forging healthier communities, and establishing a more sustainable global future. 3. Circular economy strategies. The concept of a circular economy represents a fundamental shift in our approach to resource management and economic systems. At its core, it aims to eliminate the take-make-dispose linear model, instead fostering a closed-loop system where resources are kept in use for as long as possible, with minimal waste generation. Central to the circular economy is the idea of minimizing waste through strategies like recycling, reusing, and refurbishing. Products and materials are repurposed and reintegrated into production cycles, reducing reliance on virgin resources. Moreover, designing products for longevity and ease of repair ensures extended lifespans, preventing premature disposal. One exemplary case study of a successful circular economy model is the cradle-to-cradle design framework. This approach emphasizes designing products with materials that can be continually recycled or biodegraded. Companies like Interface, a carpet manufacturer, have embraced this concept, reimagining their production processes to use recycled materials and ensuring their products can be disassembled and repurposed at the end of their life cycle. Another noteworthy example is the Ellen MacArthur Foundation's collaboration with Philips, which transformed the lighting industry. Philips shifted from selling light bulbs to providing lighting services, retaining ownership of their products. This allowed them to recover and refurbish old products, maximizing resource efficiency and reducing waste. Furthermore, cities like Amsterdam have embraced circular economy principles in urban planning. They've implemented initiatives to repurpose materials from demolished buildings, redirecting these resources back into new construction projects. Additionally, Initiatives promoting sharing economies, such as car sharing and collaborative consumption platforms, exemplify circular principles by maximizing the utilization of resources. These successful circular economy models showcase the potential to not only reduce waste but also drive innovation, create new economic opportunities, and contribute significantly to environmental stability. By keeping resources in use and regenerating natural systems, circular economy strategies pave the way for more resilient and sustainable infrastructure development. They offer a blueprint for reimagining our economic systems, fostering a more sustainable and prosperous future for generations to come. 4. Sustainable agriculture practices. Sustainable agriculture practices have emerged as a beacon of hope in the quest for resilient and environmentally friendly food production. Methods like organic farming, agroforestry, and regenerative agriculture offer innovative approaches that prioritize ecological harmony and long-term viability. Organic farming champions a holistic approach that eliminates synthetic inputs like pesticides and synthetic fertilizers. Instead, it relies on natural processes, emphasizing crop rotation, composting, and biological pest control. By eschewing chemical interventions, organic farming nurtures soil health, reduces water pollution, and fosters biodiversity. It's instrumental in preserving soil structure and fertility, thus ensuring the sustained productivity of agricultural land. Agroforestry presents an integrative system that combines trees or shrubs with crops or livestock, creating symbiotic relationships within the ecosystem. This method enhances biodiversity, provides habitat for wildlife, sequesters carbon, and mitigates soil erosion. By diversifying landscapes, agroforestry not only enriches soil fertility but also offers farmers alternative revenue streams and resilience against climate change impacts. Regenerative agriculture focuses on restoring and revitalizing soil health and biodiversity. It employs practices like minimal soil disturbance, cover cropping, and rotational grazing to enhance soil carbon sequestration, water retention, and overall ecosystem health. By nurturing the soil's natural ability to regenerate, regenerative agriculture contributes to mitigating climate change and building resilience against environmental stressors. These sustainable farming practices offer a myriad of benefits beyond preserving soil health. They enhance biodiversity by fostering diverse ecosystems within agricultural landscapes, supporting pollinators, beneficial insects, and wildlife. By reducing reliance on synthetic inputs, these methods also mitigate water and air pollution, safeguarding both local and global ecosystems. Moreover, these practices contribute significantly to ensuring natural abundance while supporting global food systems. By prioritizing ecological balance, sustainable agriculture methods offer a pathway to food security, resilient food production, and equitable access to nutritious food. They also empower farmers by fostering sustainable livelihoods and community resilience. The adoption of these sustainable farming practices represents a crucial step towards achieving a harmonious balance between agricultural productivity, environmental conservation, and societal well-being. Embracing these methods not only secures our food supply but also nurtures the planet's natural resources, paving the way for a more sustainable and bountiful future. 5. Green infrastructure development. Green infrastructure development stands as a cornerstone in the pursuit of sustainable and resilient communities, whether in bustling urban centers or serene rural landscapes. It encapsulates a holistic approach that integrates eco-friendly design, thoughtful urban planning, and robust infrastructure to create environments that thrive harmoniously with nature. In urban settings, sustainable infrastructure is pivotal in shaping the fabric of cities. Green building designs prioritize energy efficiency, resource conservation, and the use of eco-friendly materials. Features like solar panels, rainwater harvesting systems, and energy-efficient designs reduce carbon footprints, decrease energy consumption, and lower operational costs for buildings. Moreover, eco-friendly urban planning emphasizes creating walkable neighborhoods, incorporating green spaces, and implementing efficient public transportation systems. This approach not only reduces reliance on cars but also promotes physical activity, fosters community cohesion, and mitigates urban heat islands. The integration of parks, green corridors, and urban forests enhances biodiversity and improves air quality, contributing to healthier and more livable cities. In rural areas, sustainable infrastructure supports resilient and sustainable agricultural practices, such as water-efficient irrigation systems, soil conservation measures, and renewable energy solutions tailored to local needs. It enables communities to harness natural resources efficiently while preserving ecosystems and traditional livelihoods. The role of sustainable infrastructure extends beyond environmental conservation. It significantly enhances quality of life. Energy-efficient buildings reduce utility costs for residents and businesses while promoting healthier indoor environments. Thoughtful urban planning encourages active lifestyles, fosters social interactions, and improves mental well-being by providing access to green spaces and recreational areas. Furthermore, resilient infrastructure, designed to withstand and adapt to changing environmental conditions, enhances communities' capacity to cope with climate change impacts. Flood-resistant buildings, stormwater management systems, and infrastructure that accounts for rising sea levels are examples of resilience in action. The adoption of sustainable infrastructure is paramount in addressing global challenges like climate change, resource depletion, and rapid urbanization. It offers a blueprint for creating cities and communities that not only minimize environmental impact, but also thrive in harmony with nature, fostering a healthier, more prosperous, and resilient future for all. 6. Conservation and biodiversity preservation. Conservation and biodiversity preservation lie at the heart of maintaining ecological balance and ensuring the resilience of our planet's natural systems. The significance of these efforts extends far beyond safeguarding individual species. They encompass preserving natural habitats, protecting endangered flora and fauna, and establishing protected areas to foster thriving ecosystems. Conserving natural habitats serves as a linchpin in preserving biodiversity. These habitats provide essential resources and shelter for a vast array of species, whether it's rainforests, coral reefs, wetlands, or grasslands. Each ecosystem harbors unique biodiversity crucial for the health of our planet. By protecting these habitats from degradation, deforestation, pollution, and urban encroachment, we safeguard the intricate web of life that supports us all. Furthermore, the protection of endangered species is vital in maintaining biodiversity. Species extinction disrupts the delicate balance of ecosystems and can have cascading effects on other species and the environment as a whole. Conservation efforts aimed at species preservation, through habitat restoration, breeding programs, and legal protections, play a pivotal role in preventing irreversible losses in biodiversity. Establishing protected areas, such as national parks, wildlife reserves, and marine sanctuaries, create safe havens for biodiversity to flourish. These areas not only conserve species but also safeguard crucial ecosystems and provide spaces for research, education, and ecotourism. They serve as living laboratories where scientists can study biodiversity patterns, climate change impacts, and ecosystem dynamics. The relationship between biodiversity preservation, environmental stability, and global infrastructure resilience is intertwined. Biodiversity underpins the functioning of ecosystems, providing critical services like pollination, soil fertility, water purification, and carbon sequestration. Preserving diverse ecosystems enhances their resilience against environmental stressors, such as climate change, natural disasters, and human-induced disturbances. Moreover, maintaining biodiversity contributes to global infrastructure resilience by ensuring a stable foundation for food and water security, climate regulation, and disease control. Healthy ecosystems also support livelihoods, economies, and cultural heritage, forming the backbone of resilient communities. The conservation and preservation of biodiversity are not isolated efforts. They are integral components of building a sustainable future. By recognizing the interconnectedness between biodiversity, environmental stability, and resilient infrastructure, we can lay the groundwork for a world where nature thrives, ecosystems flourish, and humanity coexists harmoniously with the natural world. 7. Technological innovations for sustainability. Technological innovations play a pivotal role in driving sustainability by introducing groundbreaking solutions that revolutionize energy, resource management, and material production. Advanced energy storage, carbon capture and storage, CCS, and the development of sustainable materials stand out as transformative technologies reshaping our approach towards a more sustainable future. Advanced energy storage technologies are at the forefront of renewable energy integration. Solutions like lithium-ion batteries, flow batteries, and hydrogen-based storage systems facilitate the efficient capture and utilization of renewable energy. These innovations enable the storage of excess renewable energy generated during peak times for use during periods of high demand, ensuring a more stable and reliable energy supply. By mitigating intermittency issues associated with renewable sources, advanced energy storage contributes to grid stability and the widespread adoption of clean energy. Carbon capture and storage, CCS technologies address the challenge of reducing carbon emissions from industries and power plants. CCS involves capturing carbon dioxide emissions before they enter the atmosphere and storing them underground. This technology prevents large quantities of greenhouse gases from contributing to climate change. Integrated with sustainable energy sources, CCS plays a vital role in achieving carbon neutrality and mitigating the impact of fossil fuel usage during the transition to renewables. The development of sustainable materials is another area driving technological innovation for sustainability. This includes the creation of eco-friendly building materials, biodegradable plastics, and materials derived from renewable resources. These innovations reduce reliance on environmentally harmful materials and promote circular economy principles by ensuring recyclability and minimizing waste generation. Sustainable materials contribute to resource conservation, pollution reduction, and the creation of more resilient and environmentally friendly infrastructure. Technological advancements contribute significantly to sustainability, natural abundance, and improvements in global infrastructure. They facilitate the efficient utilization of resources, reduce environmental impacts, and enable the transition to cleaner energy sources. By fostering innovation and driving efficiency across various sectors, these technologies lay the groundwork for a more sustainable and abundant future, ensuring the well-being of both present and future generations. 8. Education and awareness. Educating communities about sustainability, environmental conservation, and responsible consumption fosters a mindset of stewardship and encourages sustainable practices. Education and awareness are the bedrock of fostering a sustainable mindset within communities. By imparting knowledge about sustainability, environmental conservation, and responsible consumption, we empower individuals to become stewards of our planet and advocates for sustainable practices. At the core of education for sustainability lies the understanding of interconnectedness, how our actions impact the environment and how environmental changes affect our lives. By educating communities about the consequences of unsustainable practices such as overconsumption, pollution, and habitat destruction, we cultivate an awareness of the urgency to address these issues. Environmental conservation education emphasizes the importance of preserving natural resources, protecting biodiversity, and mitigating climate change. It instills an appreciation for nature's value and highlights the critical role it plays in sustaining life on Earth. By understanding ecosystems, individuals can make informed decisions that minimize their ecological footprint and contribute to conservation efforts. Promoting responsible consumption involves educating communities about sustainable lifestyles, ethical consumerism, and the impacts of their choices on the environment. Teaching principles of reduce, reuse, recycle encourages individuals to minimize waste, opt for eco-friendly products, and make conscious choices that prioritize long-term sustainability over short-term convenience. Education and awareness initiatives aren't limited to formal education systems. They extend to community outreach programs, public campaigns, and online platforms. Engaging storytelling, interactive workshops, and practical demonstrations effectively communicate complex sustainability concepts, inspiring action and behavior change. By integrating sustainability education into curricula, fostering interdisciplinary learning, and promoting experiential learning opportunities, we equip future generations with the knowledge, skills, and values needed to address global environmental challenges. Moreover, education and awareness initiatives create a ripple effect, influencing not only individual behaviors but also societal norms and policies. Informed and engaged communities advocate for sustainable practices, demand eco-friendly products, and drive policy changes that support environmental conservation and sustainable development. Ultimately, education and awareness are catalysts for transformative change, nurturing a culture of environmental stewardship, responsibility, and empathy towards the planet. They inspire individuals to take action, be mindful of their impact, and collectively work towards building a more sustainable and resilient future for all. 9. Policy and governance. Implementing policies and regulations that support sustainable practices, incentivize eco-friendly technologies, and hold industries accountable for their environmental impact is essential. Policy and governance play a pivotal role in steering societies towards sustainability by setting guidelines, regulations, and incentives that encourage eco-friendly practices and hold stakeholders accountable for their environmental impact. Implementing policies that prioritize sustainability is crucial for driving systemic change and fostering a transition to a more environmentally conscious society. One of the primary objectives of policy and governance in sustainability is to create a regulatory framework that incentivizes and supports sustainable practices. This involves developing laws and regulations that promote renewable energy adoption, waste reduction, resource conservation, and emission controls. For instance, setting renewable energy targets, implementing carbon pricing mechanisms, and establishing eco-labeling standards encourage industries and individuals to invest in cleaner technologies and practices. Furthermore, policies can stimulate innovation by offering incentives such as tax breaks, subsidies, or grants for businesses and individuals adopting sustainable technologies and practices. These incentives not only accelerate the adoption of eco-friendly solutions, but also spur economic growth and job creation in sustainable sectors. Accountability is another critical aspect of policy and governance and sustainability. Regulations that mandate environmental impact assessments, emissions reporting, and stringent environmental standards ensure that industries operate responsibly and minimize their negative environmental footprints. Holding businesses accountable for their actions through penalties for non-compliance encourages them to prioritize sustainability in their operations. International agreements and collaborations among governments, organizations, and stakeholders also play a vital role in shaping global sustainability policies. Agreements like the Paris Agreement on Climate Change and the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, provide frameworks for countries to work collectively towards common sustainability objectives. Moreover, good governance practices involve stakeholder engagement, transparency, and participatory decision-making processes, consulting and involving diverse stakeholders, including communities, businesses, NGOs, and academia, in policy formulation ensure that policies reflect various perspectives and are more likely to be effective and widely accepted. Ultimately, effective policy and governance mechanisms are essential for creating an enabling environment that supports and promotes sustainable practices. They provide the foundation for a transition towards a more sustainable future by aligning economic, social, and environmental objectives and ensuring that the well-being of current and future generations is safeguarded. 10. Social equity and justice. Ensuring social equity, fair distribution of resources, and addressing social issues like poverty and inequality are integral to a sustainable society. Social equity and justice are fundamental pillars of sustainability, essential for creating a fair and inclusive society that can thrive in harmony with the environment. In a sustainable society, every individual has access to resources, opportunities, and basic human rights regardless of their background, ensuring a balanced and equitable distribution of benefits and burdens. Addressing social issues like poverty, inequality, and discrimination is crucial for achieving social equity. Poverty alleviation programs, access to education, healthcare, and employment opportunities are essential components that contribute to a more equitable society. By lifting people out of poverty and providing equal access to resources, societies can create conditions for all individuals to reach their full potential. Moreover, promoting social justice involves addressing systemic inequalities that result from factors like race, gender, ethnicity, and socioeconomic status. It requires dismantling discriminatory practices and ensuring equal rights and opportunities for all individuals. This includes advocating for policies that eliminate discrimination, empower marginalized communities, and promote diversity and inclusion in all spheres of society. Ensuring social equity is intricately linked with environmental sustainability. Vulnerable and marginalized communities often bear the brunt of environmental degradation and climate change impacts. Addressing these disparities requires acknowledging and rectifying historical injustices and ensuring that environmental policies and decisions prioritize the needs of these communities. Furthermore, social equity is not just about equal distribution of resources, but also about ensuring participation and representation in decision-making processes. Empowering communities to actively engage in shaping policies and programs that affect them fosters a sense of ownership and accountability, leading to more inclusive and sustainable outcomes. A sustainable society recognizes that social equity and environmental sustainability are interconnected. It acknowledges that achieving a harmonious balance between social well-being, economic prosperity, and environmental health is essential for the long-term well-being of humanity and the planet. Ultimately, social equity and justice are integral components of a sustainable society. By striving for fairness, inclusivity, and equal opportunities for all individuals, societies can build resilience, foster a sense of belonging, and pave the way for a more sustainable and prosperous future for everyone. 11. Collaboration and innovation. Encouraging collaboration among governments, businesses, academia, and communities fosters innovation and the development of sustainable solutions. Collaboration and innovation serve as catalysts in the journey towards sustainability, bringing together diverse perspectives, expertise, and resources to tackle complex challenges. Encouraging partnerships among governments, businesses, academia, and communities forms a powerful nexus that drives the development and implementation of sustainable solutions. Governments play a pivotal role in setting policies, regulations, and frameworks that shape the direction of sustainability efforts. Collaborating with businesses, academic institutions, and communities allows governments to leverage expertise and resources, ensuring that policies are informed, feasible, and aligned with real-world needs. Public-private partnerships, for instance, facilitate joint initiatives that combine governmental authority with the efficiency and innovation of the private sector. Businesses, as drivers of economic activity, have a profound impact on sustainability. Engaging with academia and research institutions enables businesses to access cutting-edge research, innovative technologies, and specialized knowledge. Collaborations in research and development foster the creation of sustainable products, technologies, and business models that promote environmental stewardship and social responsibility while maintaining profitability. Academic institutions and research centers play a crucial role in advancing knowledge and driving innovation. Collaborating with governments and businesses allows academia to apply research findings to real-world challenges, translating theoretical knowledge into practical solutions. Partnerships facilitate knowledge exchange, joint research projects, and educational initiatives that prepare future leaders to address sustainability issues. Communities, including non-governmental organizations, NGOs, grassroots movements, and local residents, are integral partners in sustainability initiatives. Engaging communities ensures that initiatives are contextually relevant, inclusive, and address the specific needs and aspirations of diverse populations. Community involvement fosters ownership and empowers individuals to contribute to and benefit from sustainable solutions. Encouraging collaboration and innovation across these sectors enables the pooling of resources, expertise, and creativity. It facilitates the development of interdisciplinary solutions that tackle sustainability challenges comprehensively, considering economic, environmental, and social dimensions. Such collaborations lead to the co-creation of strategies and technologies that are not only effective but also inclusive and adaptable to diverse contexts. Ultimately, collaboration and innovation in sustainability create a synergistic effect, propelling the development and implementation of solutions that transcend boundaries and create positive impacts on a global scale. By working together, diverse stakeholders can drive transformative change, foster resilience, and build a more sustainable and equitable future for generations to come. Summary: throughout our exploration of sustainable solutions, several key strategies have emerged as powerful tools in steering us towards a more sustainable future. Renewable energy sources, circular economy practices, green infrastructure development, sustainable agriculture, technological innovations, education, policy implementation, social equity, and collaboration have been highlighted for their transformative potential. Renewable energy sources such as solar, wind, and hydroelectric power offer cleaner alternatives to fossil fuels, mitigating climate change and reducing environmental impact. Circular economy practices promote resource efficiency, minimize waste, and encourage sustainable production and consumption patterns, preserving natural abundance and fostering resilience. Green infrastructure development, encompassing eco-friendly urban planning and sustainable building designs, contributes to environmental stability by reducing pollution, enhancing biodiversity, and improving quality of life. Sustainable agriculture practices prioritize soil health, biodiversity, and responsible resource management, ensuring a resilient food supply while preserving ecosystems. Technological innovations, from advanced energy storage to carbon capture and sustainable materials, drive efficiency, reduce environmental impact, and promote sustainable infrastructure development. Education, policy, and social equity ensure widespread awareness, governance, and inclusivity, fostering a culture of sustainability and social justice. Continued efforts in collaboration are paramount to prioritize sustainability for a healthier planet and a more resilient future. Collectively, these sustainable solutions address interconnected challenges, creating a framework that balances environmental stability, social equity, and economic prosperity. They offer a pathway towards a future where human well-being harmonizes with nature's capacity to thrive. It's imperative to sustain momentum in these efforts, encouraging ongoing collaboration among governments, businesses, communities, academia, and individuals. By leveraging collective expertise, resources, and innovation, we can accelerate the adoption of sustainable practices, drive policy changes, and scale up initiatives that preserve ecosystems, promote social equity, and secure a sustainable legacy for future generations. Together, let us champion sustainability as a guiding principle in all aspects of our lives, embracing a shared responsibility to safeguard the planet and nurture a more resilient and equitable world for present and future inhabitants.